Hello, my dear listeners. I am Kaori, your host, and I am so delighted you've joined me tonight. Thank you for being here. Let's journey together into the magical world of fairy tales. Tonight, I'll be sharing the story of a lovable ogre named Shrek, whose tale teaches us about friendship, love, and accepting who we are. So, settle in, close your eyes, and let your imagination wander. Let's begin. Shrek's swamp and his solitude. Once upon a time, in a faraway swamp, there lived a big green ogre named Shrek. Shrek was no ordinary ogre. He loved his quiet life. His swamp was his sanctuary, and he liked being alone. Every morning, he brushed his teeth with mud, caught his dinner from the murky waters, and enjoyed the peace and quiet of his home. But Shrek's peace didn't last for long. One day, his swamp was overrun by magical creatures. From dwarves to fairies to talking animals, his home was no longer his own. These creatures had been banished from the kingdom by a selfish ruler named Lord Farquaad, and now they were seeking refuge in Shrek's swamp. Shrek wasn't happy about this. "What are you doing in my swamp?" he roared. The creatures explained their plight, and Shrek decided to set off to Lord Farquaad's castle to demand his swamp back. A donkey companion. As Shrek began his journey, he met a very chatty donkey. This donkey could talk, and boy, did he love to talk. The donkey was being chased by soldiers, and Shrek saved him. "Wow, you are amazing," the donkey said, trotting beside Shrek. "You are big, you are green, and you are kind of terrifying. Can I come with you?" Shrek sighed. "Fine," he grumbled, but no talking. Of course, the donkey couldn't stop talking. He introduced himself as Donkey and followed Shrek wherever he went. A deal with Lord Farquaad. Shrek and Donkey finally arrived at Duloc, Lord Farquaad's pristine, orderly kingdom. Farquaad had a plan. He wanted to become king by marrying a princess. But to marry a princess, he needed someone to rescue one from a tower guarded by a ferocious dragon. Shrek made a deal with Farquaad. He would rescue the princess in exchange for getting his swamp back. Farquaad agreed. Rescuing Princess Fiona. Shrek and Donkey set off to the tall tower where Princess Fiona was trapped. Inside the tower, they encountered the Dragona, massive, fire-breathing beast. While Shrek fought the dragon, Donkey accidentally charmed her. The dragon, surprisingly, liked Donkey and started following him everywhere. Meanwhile, Shrek rescued Fiona, who had been waiting for her true love to break her curse with a kiss. When Fiona saw Shrek, she was shocked. "You are not my Prince Charming," she said. "Nope," Shrek replied, "but I am here to rescue you." The journey back. As they traveled back to Duloc, Fiona and Shrek started to bond. She discovered that Shrek wasn't the scary ogre she thought he was kind, funny, and brave. Fiona, however, was hiding a secret. Every night, she transformed into an ogre herself due to a curse. She was worried that if Shrek found out, he wouldn't like her. A growing friendship. Fiona and Shrek grew closer with each passing day. They laughed, shared stories, and began to fall for each other. Donkey noticed this and said, "Shrek, you are in love." Shrek, feeling insecure, brushed it off. "She could never love an ogre like me," he said. The wedding and true love's kiss. When they reached Duloc, Fiona prepared to marry Lord Farquaad. Shrek, heartbroken, left without saying how he felt, but Donkey convinced him to go back and tell Fiona the truth. Shrek arrived just in time to stop the wedding. "I love you, Fiona," he shouted. Fiona's secret was revealed. She transformed into an ogre in front of everyone. Farquaad was disgusted, but Shrek didn't care. "You are beautiful," he told Fiona. Fiona realized that Shrek was her true love, and when they kissed, her curse was broken, but not in the way she expected. Instead of becoming human, she remained an ogre. Happily ever after. Fiona smiled. "I am supposed to be beautiful," she said. Shrek replied, "But you are beautiful." They returned to Shrek's swamp together, where they lived happily ever after. And that, my dear friends, is the story of Shrek and Ogre, who found love, friendship, and the true meaning of beauty. Thank you so much for joining me tonight. I hope this tale has brought you peace, joy, and maybe even a few smiles. Don't forget to subscribe for more bedtime stories, and let me know which fairy tale you'd like to hear next. Sweet dreams, and good night.